Senator Bernie Sanders issued a scathing statement.
Scathing. Criticize someone or something in a severe and unkind way. Scathing criticism. So to say he issued a scathing statement means that he gave a very strong and angry statement.
After the vice president's loss in what he called a disastrous campaign.
Disastrous. Disastrous means extremely bad or unsuccessful. So a disastrous campaign is an extremely unsuccessful campaign, meaning President Biden's campaign.
Saying, quote, "It should come as no great surprise that a Democratic Party which has abandoned working class people would find that the working class has abandoned them. It should come as no great surprise."
It should come as no great surprise, meaning that it shouldn't be surprising because you have left the working class and the working class has left you, so you shouldn't be surprised. It should come as no great surprise.
Today, the people on top are doing phenomenally well, while 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck, living paycheck to paycheck.
Living paycheck to paycheck refers to individuals or households that regularly spend nearly all of their income, leaving little to nothing left over for savings.
And millions of families worry that their kids are actually going to have a lower standard of living than they do.
Standard of living. The amount of money and comfort people have in a particular society. The standard of living in many developing countries is low. Well, now the standard of living in the United States is low as well.
You got the top 1% owning more wealth than the bottom 90%. We're the only major country on earth not to guarantee health care to all of our people. Healthcare,
the activity or business of providing medical services. Many people in the country cannot afford healthcare.
25% of our seniors are trying to live on $15,000 a year or less. We have the highest rate of childhood poverty of almost any major country on earth. And the gap between the people on top and everybody else is getting wider and wider. And then, Kristen, on top of all of that,
on top of something means in addition to something, especially something unpleasant. We missed our flight, and on top of that, we had to wait 7 hours for the next one.
We got a corrupt campaign finance system.
Corrupt. Dishonestly using your position or power to get an advantage, especially for money. Both companies are under investigation for corrupt practices,
which allows billionaires to buy elections. So if you're an average worker out there, you're saying, hey, I'm working longer and longer hours, going nowhere in a hurry, worried about my kids, and yet the people on top have never had it so good.
Have it good. To be in a favorable position or situation. There's no reason for her to be so unhappy. She really has it pretty good. He's never had it so good.
Where is the Democratic Party? Are they prepared to stand up to these powerful corporate interests?
Be prepared to do something. It doesn't mean to be ready. It means to be willing or happy to agree to do something. So when he says, are the Democrats prepared to stand up to these powerful corporate interests, it means that are they ready to defend people against these powerful organizations that treat people badly?
Raise the minimum wage, fight for health care for all people. Make sure that all of our kids get the quality education that they need. Expand Social Security. Are they prepared to do those things? That's the issue that we have to address. That's the issue that we have to address.
Address means to give attention to or deal with a matter or problem. So that's the issue that we have to address, means that we have to deal with it